guys, it's jamyradeneen. Welcome back to my channel. And as you can tell by the title of this video and the thumbnail, we're headed to a midnight sun, okay? We're about to do a full midnight sun transformation. I've been planning this for a while and I'm so excited to bring this to you guys. I haven't done a makeup video on my channel in like 2 years. So let's get into it. If you guys want to see more makeup content from me, then make sure to subscribe because I plan to do more. Okay, let's get into the video. Okay, we put this baby on. Now we're going to get into some skin prepping. All right, so I'm gonna go in with witch hazel, cotton pad, I'm using the Good Molecules lightweight moisturizer, and I'm just gonna put that on my face, all over, forehead too. One thing about it, this Mario Badescu spray gonna get me every time. I love how clean my skin feels after using it, and it's just so refreshing for my skin, especially when my skin is feeling super dry. Okay, now that we've let that sit in, okay, we have to get into the eye. I want to do the eye before I do the base. Okay, so I just finished doing my brows. Now we can get into the actual eye. I need to add some like eye cream and then like a white base or a light base so that we can give the eyeshadow a little pop. Y'all, I'm using the Good Molecules eye cream. I got quite a bit on here, but yeah, I'm just like putting that on my eyelid and in my under eye. So I'm using this this James Charles palette, and I am going in with like one of these like shades, not the shimmers, but like one of these shades to get that base. Okay, oh, you know what, I have a light concealer, so I'm gonna pop that on my lid first and blend that out, and then put one of the like lighter eyeshadows on top. And I'm just using my beauty blender and blending that out into my eye. Now that we look crazy, yeah, I'm gonna go in with, need to find a brush. I'm gonna use this big brush and go into, I think I'm gonna go up with this color up here. I'm just patting that right over the concealer and setting the concealer in place while also giving me like a lighter base so that the colors really pop. Okay, I think I've got the idea. I don't know how my camera is like moving like this. Anyways, I think I got the idea, like what I want to do for eyeshadow. So I am going to find me a nice brush. All my brushes are dirty. I'm just putting that in the air now. I'm not professional. I'm not MUA. Baby, this is me in my bedroom at 10 p.m. after a nap, deciding to put on some makeup and give Zara Larson. So we listen, we don't judge. And then I'm going to use this brush. It kind of already has pink on it. So I'm going to go in with this like hot pink. Yeah, we going in strong, okay? We're going in strong with this hot pink. And we're going to like dab it. And we'll like worry about blending a little later. But one thing about me, I always do like this kind of like shape just because it really goes well with my eyes, like a good rounded edge kind of shape. So I'm just doing that and patting that in there and getting the product on. And I'm gonna go like really in that corner. Let me try and get closer for you guys. Yeah, we're just packing in the product right now, okay? I have another palette. This is NK Makeup. There's a pink right there that's really close. So I'm going to well, I think maybe this one's better. I'm gonna get into this one and do the exact same thing. I also love to just drag it down, you know what I mean? I think I need to take like another makeup brush and like just really brush everything out and blend everything together, get that like airbrush feel on the outside. So there's this like darker shade of purple or pink. I'm gonna use that right in like the like shadow, the corner of my eye, just to give it like that, because right now it looks like I have a black eye. So yeah, I'm just like using this like flatter head brush. I don't know if you guys can, I don't know if it's gonna focus, but I am using this like flatter head brush to add that darker pink right there. And I'm just gonna like kind of stop with that right at this like middle part of my eye and continue on the outer side. Okay, I'm using that same like brush that I use just to like blend the edges out. I'm gonna use that to kind of fix my mistake by dragging it up and down like where I would put like my eyeliner. And kind of blending it out like right here in the middle. I think I'm gonna take the very first brush that I used and just dab it a little bit into this one, since this is not as pigmented as the second color I used, and just tap here a little, maybe brush a little on my hand, and then just go back on the outer parts and just add that color again. You guys can't see, but I have a yellow skirt on to match the vibes of like midnight sun. How is my camera getting over here like this again? Like I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, I want to use this yellow. I want to use this yellow right here, make it bold. I wish I had like yellow like eye paint, but I don't. So we're going to try and get this as like bright and bold as possible. I think I'm gonna go in with like a little concealer again, and then like use this white before I dab into this. This is the brush I'm gonna use for this yellow shade right here. I'm just wiping the extra product on my hand. That way I can concentrate the concealer only in like the parts that I really want the yellow eyeshadow to be, and that way I won't have to go back in and do so much work on what I've already created. Now I'm going to go in with the white shadow. Honestly, I'm just gonna use my finger for that. That way I can really pack it. Also, if y'all catch me looking over here, it's because I have my mirror over here. Okay. Like I said, I'm gonna use this brush to add the yellow. Okay, y'all see that? Let me just... Okay. Okay. I'm so dramatic. Okay. Okay, we're gonna keep adding. I'm going back in with the pink and just trying to blend everything together, especially here. And this like inner part, like getting into my nose. And now I think I might as well go back in with that like darker like magenta color and really push that into the corner. I honestly feel like it's not like dark enough to create like a shadow. It's not too far off from like the hot pink. So I may have to like find a little bit of a darker pink to add in the corner. But for now, we're gonna like try and make it work and just see how everything blends together. Okay, so I have this palette. I'm going to try and concentrate this purple in here. It might be too light, but if it is, that's okay, because I also have like this one and there's some purples in there, but they're a little bit darker, so I really want to try and make the lighter ones work first. Okay, I'm gonna use like a short stubby brush like this and try and go into these purple colors. Right in the space between the yellow and the pink. Oh. Okay, hold on, we're building onto something. Whoa. Hold up, I might be onto something. Like, I'm gonna take this one. It's really like light. Just concentrate it right here in that corner. I think we did something, y'all. I really love how that blended together. Wow. Like, I don't know why, but this reminds me of like fruit. Like fruit. Also, this is on here because I used it to pack in more of the yellow, which I will probably do a few more times. But I love this, okay? I love this blend. This is beautiful. Okay, guys, I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye and come back. Hey guys, my mic died, so there's not a lot of audio for the rest of this video, so I'm doing a voiceover, okay? I'm taking this eye pencil and I'm gonna put it on my bottom line. Yeah. Give myself that pop of color, add some more color to this, really give midnight sun. And then I'm taking this red lipstick and I'm putting it around my lips and my under eye to cover up my hyperpigmentation. Also, sorry about my voice. I was out this weekend, okay, y'all. I had me a time. But yeah. Alright, guys, so I am using that blending brush and I'm blending out the red lipstick. Yup, okay. And then this is where I was saying that it's time for me to get that foundation out, okay? I'm using the Tier foundation. I love this. I just recently bought it. It's amazing. The coverage is amazing. I love the application and it's like the perfect match for me personally. So, yeah. Y'all, look at that. Like I was so gagged, like even with the red lipstick on, look how that blends into my skin. It's amazing. I love Korean beauty products. Okay, yeah, make sure you get into the neck. I needed to take my wig band off because I need to make sure that the rest of my skin on my forehead matched with um the skin that wasn't under the wig band. Why am I playing on y'all's phone like this? Anyways, I guess I didn't record, but I used the Revolution Super Matte Fix Banana Brightening Powder to bake my under eyes and my whole face, to be honest. And in the process, I somehow got it on my wig, um, my lace. Yeah, right there. So there's that. But yeah. Okay, and then this is where I finally went into the pencil while I still had my under eye baking. And look how that pops. Like, I love it. I love how the colors look together. It's so, like, different and it's very, like, poppy. Just look at my reaction. Yeah, I was obsessed. Okay, I use this technique all the time. Like pulling the liner up, it makes it a lot easier for me to do my top like eyeliner line. Look how I just like draw that. And it just makes everything much more cleaner, and then I don't have to go back and fix much. And then I just like pull it out again to really sharpen the eyeliner. Okay, I'm just using these lashes that I have. I believe they're from Dollar Tree. They're like the Ioni lashes. I'm just gonna pop those on really quickly, and I'm pretty sure I did them off camera because I was nervous about messing them up. Also, before I put the lashes on, I added some more yellow just to make sure that it popped before popping my lashes on. Yes, look at that. T. I think I was contemplating putting on like bottom lashes, but I ended up not using these. And it turned out to be better that way anyway, so. Okay, so this is where I decided to go in with some blush. And I think I was explaining that I was gonna do orange blush, that top shade up there. Um, but I think I ended up using a different one because this one wasn't like showing up that much, as you can see right here. I saw this girl use orange blush, this black girl on TikTok use orange blush for the first time after being like a pink blush girly like me, and she really loved it, and I loved how it looked on her, so I was like, I want to try that. So that's what we went with. I don't think this one showed up that well either. So I'm gonna put the clip in of the one that I did use. Here we are. I'm using the NK makeup palette again, and look at that. That was like this one was more like a peachy color compared to like orange, but I love how it looked on me. I've never really done like peach blush. I usually always go for like a mix of like red and pink. So I used another blush just to blend that out because I didn't expect it to be that pigmented, but I loved how this came out. I mean, just look at that. It's giving sun kiss. It's giving midnight sun kiss. Alright, so after adding the blush, I decided to go in with some mascara on my bottom lash line. Um, yeah, I felt like I definitely needed the mascara on my bottom lashes. Alright, this is the part where I was like ready to take on the stickers, but I needed to set my face first, so that's what I did. Set my face, I was gonna use two setting sprays, but this one, it's like it sprays so scarily. I didn't want to mess up my makeup, so I just said, nah, I'm good. And I think I used the Mario Badescu spray twice, yeah. Alright, so I was just blowing that away, and then I took lash glue, the lash glue that I use on my lashes, and I used that to apply these stickers. I thought it would work if I like put it there first and then like dip the stickers into the lash glue, but the lash glue ended up drying too quickly, so I ended up just using the lash glue applicator on each sticker one by one and applying it to my face. Look how excited I got. Like, this was so fun. This was so healing for my inner child. Like, I loved these little flowers. I love this. I love this look. Look how I ate. Okay. Yup. Wow. 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 I added this gold star to the middle because my inner corner, because I felt like something was missing. And that was the best decision I made because look at that and look how cute it looks. Like, I feel like it made the yellow pop in my like eyelids. So I'm obsessed with how the stickers came out, right? And I believe, yeah, we thinking about lip combos at this point. All right, so these are the three shades that I came up with. Two of them are LA Girl pencils. This one is a LA Girl pencil, and it's very like Barbie pink. Very Barbie pink. The actual shade is called Party Pink, so I was pretty close, right? So I'm just drawing the shape, the outline of my lips, using this Party Pink shade. And then I realized it was a little bit out of my comfort zone, so I wanted to take like a darker pink to go over top of the Party Pink and kind of lessen out the intensity. Oh, I just realized I actually used like the closest shade I have to my lip line color over top, so it was like a brown rather than a darker pink. Okay, and then I went in with this super light pink from J Cat's Beauty. I got this from the hair store. It's a super light, like doll pink. And I believe the shade is called Crayon Rouge. Yeah. Okay, I used a lip oil right over top of that. I believe this one is from LA Colors as well. Um, it doesn't apply that well, but it is really good for hydrating the lips, so I just went ahead and used that. And then after, I went in with this glitter lip gloss. Y'all, my mic died, so I had to replace it. But to sum it up, I used my actual lip color that I always use, over top of this new pink shade, this Barbie pink, on my outer lip, and then I used this lighter shade on the inside of my lip. It's kind of not showing up, but yeah, that's what I used. And then I have this new lip gloss from LA Colors that I haven't used yet, and I think this is gonna add that shimmer that I'm looking for. Oh, and it smells amazing. It smells like there's shea butter in this. Oh, girl, there is. It's literally called the High Shine Shea Butter Lip Gloss by LA Colors in the shade Playful. And then the lip oil that I used is LA Colors Lip Oil shade Strawberry Fizz, okay? I love this. I feel like it really brings all the pinks together. And it's so Barbie, which is Zara Larson, by the way. Quickly, I have this necklace that I bought for P1 Harmony Tour, and then it ended up not matching with my outfit, so I'm going with this one because it really gives Lisa Frank, Zara Larson vibes. Okay, I have these crystal bead bracelets. I'm gonna pop those on here on this side, and I have this little bangle pop on here, and I have these hot pink earrings. If you guys follow me on TikTok, you may have seen these. If you guys saw my iPad video, I was wearing these in that video. I'm gonna pop that on. These also remind me of Barbie. Wow. I hear the song in my head. That's how serious this is. I have these extensions I wore to K-pop club night last year, and I haven't worn them since, so I'm gonna pop these in. I'm just gonna pull a section of my hair. Oh. I filmed an intro, but unfortunately my audio went out again. I got a new microphone for recording, and I'm still just trying to figure out how to work it and everything. So bear with me, but I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know. If you guys want to see more makeup content from me, let me know. Love you guys. See you in the next video. Bye.